This is the story of a little bird who lived in a hot desert. Her life was full of pain and suffering. She was always sick, her feathers had fallen off, she could not fly, and she had no permanent home. There was no food, no water, only loneliness, struggle, and sadness. One day, a white pigeon was passing by. The weak bird called out, "Brother, please stop." The pigeon stopped and asked, "What happened, sister? Why do you look so sad?" The little bird replied, "Where are you going?" The pigeon answered, "I am going to heaven." Hearing this, a small spark of hope appeared in the bird's eyes. Folding her wings humbly, she said, "Brother, please ask God about me when you reach heaven. When will my pain end? When will my bad days turn into good days?" The pigeon promised, "I will surely ask about you," and then flew away. When the pigeon reached heaven, he met an angel at the entrance. He told the angel about the suffering bird and asked about her fate. The angel replied, "God has written 10 more years of sorrow in her life. She will not find happiness until then." The pigeon felt heartbroken. "If I tell her this," he said, "she will lose all hope. Isn't there any way to help her?" The angel thought for a moment and then said, "Tell her to repeat these words in every situation: 'Thank you, God, for everything.' This is her real test." The pigeon returned to the desert and delivered the angel's message. At first, the little bird did not fully understand it, but she made a promise to herself. No matter what happened, she would always say, "Thank you, God, for everything." When she fell on the burning sand, she said, "Thank you, God, for everything." When she was thirsty and could not find water, she said, "Thank you, God, for everything." When her feathers continued to fall because of sickness, she still said, "Thank you, God, for everything." Slowly, something magical began to happen. Her weak feathers were replaced by strong new ones. Then, one day, as she struggled through the desert, dark clouds gathered in the sky. Strong winds began to blow, and suddenly heavy rain poured down. Green plants started growing across the barren land. A small pond appeared nearby, filled with fresh water. The little bird grew healthy and strong. Her feathers became beautiful again, and she could fly high in the sky. Happiness returned to her life. 10 days later, the white pigeon passed through the desert once more. He was astonished by what he saw. The bird was flying joyfully, singing and laughing. The once dry and lifeless desert was now filled with greenery and life. The pigeon could hardly believe it. How is this possible, he wondered. The angel said she would suffer for 10 more years. Determined to find the answer, he flew back to heaven and asked the angel, "What happened? You said her life would be full of pain for 10 years, but everything changed in just 10 days. The angel smiled and replied, "Yes, her destiny was written with 10 years of sorrow. But she changed it herself." When a person sincerely says, "Thank you, God, for everything," in every situation, whether good or bad, they begin to burn away their past karma. Her test was completed. Because of her pure gratitude, 10 years of suffering were reduced to only 10 days. The lesson is simple yet powerful. Most of us start complaining as soon as problems appear in our lives. We ask, "Why me?" and focus only on our difficulties. But gratitude has the power to transform our perspective and our lives. When we truly say, "Thank you, God, for everything," during both joyful and painful moments, we begin to change our destiny. Complaining makes life feel heavier, while gratitude makes it lighter. Gratitude fills our hearts with peace, hope, and strength. So, from today, make a promise to yourself: whatever situation God places me in, I will thank Him with all my heart. Sometimes, this one simple change can transform an entire life.